What's going on, guys? I'm Malik Plays. It's been a hot minute. I'll get into that, I know. You're probably wondering, didn't you already start an Omega Ruby video? And I did, a little while ago. I started a series. I didn't really do anything with it after. And I also thought, why not make it look a little better? Because honestly, there's no point in playing it if it looks the way it does. So, as you can see, I've added just a few graphical enhancements. I've also already gotten my starter, just gone through that whole very beginning. I think I haven't gotten past the catch tutorial yet. I haven't looked at my summary to see what my stats are. Looks like pretty normal stats. A rash nature, okay. But this is just gonna be a chill Let's Play series of Omega Ruby, which is one of, if not my favorite game of all time. I love this game to death, everything about it. It makes me so happy. And with these graphical updates, honestly, it looks and performs just as good as some of the Switch Pokemon games. I mean, does this not kind of look like a Let's Go type game? I don't know, I feel like it does. Certainly looks better than it does on the 3DS, that's for sure. Whew. Had amazing games. I love the 3DS, but man, that thing was not a looker. But yeah, we're gonna get started. So, haven't recorded in a while. I know it's been at least a month. I think over a month since I've last recorded. That's for a multitude of reasons. The biggest one just being I'm busy with after school stuff, still in school. I'm not quite done with the first quarter where I have a lot of after school stuff going on, but I'm almost there, and so I'm gonna start uploading again. I'll be able to upload even more regularly about 2 weeks when that's over. And so didn't want to jeopardize the quality of the videos by not being able to really put any time at all into the already little time I put in, let's be honest. And I thought about doing a Nuzlocke, but again, I want this to be a more chill playthrough. If I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke, I'd probably do X and Y with the same type of mods. So if you guys enjoy this video and you would like to see a Nuzlocke of X and Y, then definitely let me know once the series is done. For those of you who don't know, a Nuzlocke, the two big rules are if your Pokemon dies, it's dead, and you can only get one encounter per route to catch a Pokemon, and if you fail, you just don't get a Pokemon there. So you can run out of Pokemon and just lose the playthrough. But that's a little too extreme for what I'm looking for this series. This series is more just to be able to talk while playing and enjoy one of my favorite games of all time. I love this game to death. I just do. But yeah. Just getting through some more early game stuff. I'm glad I spared you guys the the very beginning of the game. This is running on the Citra emulator on my computer, which I would pride myself in having a pretty good computer. I wouldn't say top of the line, but I'd say pretty close to it. So it's running at very high resolution with textures and all kinds of good stuff going on. There is every once in a while a little bit of lag, mainly audio lag, but really not much. But every once in a while you might notice some audio lag here and there. Now, our first fight with my So this is, I think this is the last game where the rival picks the starter that's super effective against you. Because I know in the more recent games they make it easier by making the one you're super effective against. But I do kind of like that they have the thing that. But in the first battle, there, as far as I remember, no type moves. So I think we can just tackle the whole time and win. Yay! Woohoo! This game's really easy. For X and Y, if I'm gonna do a playthrough of X and Y, because I also love X and Y, those games are amazing too. But the biggest problem with X and Y, definitely the difficulty. And so if I want to do that and make it even semi-interesting, I'm gonna have to do Nuzlocke. These games, because they're only remakes of a harder gen and not completely original ones, they're not quite as easy as X and Y, but they're still really easy because they're Gen 6 games. So, but oh well, that just kind of comes with it. Man, it's so cool seeing this game that I've put so many hours into on a shitty 3DS screen, looking like a Switch game. Like, it honestly is just... it's so cool. It's so refreshing to see this game like this. I love it. For me, really, I think goal for this series is to just beat the Elite Four and be the champion. I don't think I'm gonna do... I might do post game because this game does have, you know, the Emerald post game. Yeah. So we'll see. I really want to actually go through with this series though, because I've started a couple series on this channel and had to just abandon them. And at this point, I think I'm committing to this series, even if it doesn't get the greatest views, but because I'm gonna enjoy it. I do regret not going through with my Skyrim series, because that's another one of my favorite games of all time, but I've played so much Skyrim more recently too. It's been a little bit since I've played this game. I really have wanted to go back to this game, like for a full playthrough, not just beginning one. So, really happy to be back playing this game. I remember playing this when it came out. It was just so cool. It was my first Pokemon game. I had already been familiar with the shows for quite a while, and I especially loved the Kalos series with X and Y, but I actually didn't play X and Y until after I played this game. But my first introduction to Pokemon was the Black and White series. I had seen episodes of it, not all the time, but every once in a while on Cartoon Network, because I was a Cartoon Network kid. And so I had already liked it, and then I had the cards a little bit from friends and stuff. Then I started watching X and Y a lot, the show, not knowing that there was a game, because by that point I don't even think I had my 3DS yet. And then I got a 3DS in 2012, I think. I think I got it Christmas of 2011. I got my first one, but obviously Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which I had Omega Ruby because I'm cool, that came out quite a bit later in the 3DS's life cycle. But yeah, getting this game and being introduced to the Pokemon games, because before that I'd only played a little bit. I had played like maybe 30 minutes of, I think it was Black 2 on my friend's DS, not 3DS. And other than that, I hadn't played the Pokemon games before, and I'd always wanted to. And this game was just, oh my gosh, it was my first. It's obviously Pokemon's not a complete open world game. It's still very much a set game. You can't just go everywhere. Now it is with the new games, but to me, compared to frickin' Mario 3D Land and stuff like that, and the games I'd played, and also like arcade games. I mean, this was like the first really free game where I could walk around and do stuff. It was just like level based. And the biggest moment for me was definitely when I got the Latios flute, the Eon flute. I got to fly above Hoenn, and just the music's breath. I mean, this game has such good music, but the music there is beautiful, and just seeing that and flying around with the music the way it was, oh my god, my mind was blown. I still remember that moment. It was so cool. I scared it away. Do I have to talk to her? I don't remember. But, guess not. So when do I get to catch Pokemon? I honestly forget. I know I can go over these now. Maybe I gotta go to the Petalburg gym first. Or do I have Pokeballs already? But, oh, I do have Pokeballs already. Yay! Do I not have to go through the catching tutorial then? Do I get to already catch Pokemon? Or did I already go through it and just forget that I went through it? Because that could have happened too. Because I started this yesterday and got it to the point where the video starts yesterday. I did that yesterday night. But, this is definitely by far my favorite Pokemon game. I mean, obviously, since it's one of my favorite games of all time, in general, not just in the Pokemon series. This is by far my favorite Pokemon game. Not just for nostalgia. Nostalgia definitely plays a part in it, and I will recognize that, unlike a lot of people, where they'll try to act like nostalgia's not a part of it when it's like their first game. It's like, come on, be real. Obviously, nostalgia plays a part in it. But, honestly, still looking back and playing it, every time I replayed it, like, the music... I mean, the music in every Pokemon game is good, let's be real. You can't just say, oh, the music's good. But the music in this game is really good. But also, the region, I like Hoenn the most. It's the most adventurous feeling region. That and Kalos are my two favorites. Kalos is a really pretty region. This is it's very woodsy. I love the woods. I love the vibe. And it just feels like the perfect place to go adventuring. And when you're a kid playing your first somewhat open game, that's so cool. It's this big frontier for you to explore and capture Pokemon. And the Pokemon themselves, Mudkip, the Mudkip evolution line, favorite for sure. That's almost completely nostalgia based because it was my first Pokemon, but like I'm still attached to it to this day and I love it. All the starters, Hoenn probably has the strongest starting trio other than maybe the first. Honestly, I think the first are kind of overrated. Like, yeah, Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, all great, but like they're a little overrated. Let's be real. But like, come on, Mudkip, Torchic, and why am I blanking? I just fought it. I look so stupid right now because I'm blanking on the name. The green one. But they're all really good. It evolves into Groyval and Sceptile. I don't know why I can't remember its first evolution name. I mean, I literally take Mudkip every time, so that probably doesn't help. But, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna capture, but the Pokemon in general in this game I really love. Man, usually I catch a couple Pokemon by this point. Muddy's gonna be a little overpowered already. Oof. I don't know what I want to catch. I want to save some of my team spots for better Pokemon. I don't usually, during normal playthroughs, unless I want to be like a shiny hunter or like just complete the Pokedex or play like really long term after post game, I usually don't catch a lot of Pokemon. I'll usually just catch the ones I want to use on my final team, and that's it. So I don't usually go into gyms with full teams until like closer to the end of the game. But he's already level 9. Gee, this is so unfair. I know I definitely want to get a Whismer, because I want to have Explode. I love Explode. But I can't get that until after I fight Roxanne. Well, I think I can get it before then, but I gotta go to her city. Because it's past there. But first, I gotta go to Petalburg and see my dad. Is this where I see, oh no, this is where the butterfly come out. I was gonna say, is this where I get to help him capture his Ralts, but not quite yet. I think I gotta actually go to the gym first. This game also has moments like this that are just really cool. It's such a scenic game. I don't know, I feel like they really captured that with the art styles of Gen 6. Because that happens a lot in the Kalos games too. It's one of the reasons why I really like the Kalos region. There's a lot of very picturesque and scenic spots. So I think I'm going to end it after I help catch the Ralts. First I gotta talk to my dad, so we'll be wrapping it up here soon. But I am really excited to get this series really going because I just love Pokemon. And I especially love this game. I mean, this game is just magic to me. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. I'm kind of just restarting my channel over. I'm not going to delete my videos, but like, I know the already very few viewers I had probably already forgot about my channel, so I'm kind of starting from the ground up. So any support means the absolute world to me. It really does. So gotta help Wally, and then I think I'll end it off there. But I definitely would like to go through with this series and not just end it after 1 or 2 or 3 episodes. Because I love Pokemon, and it's like the perfect Let's Play series. Imagine if I come across some shinies. I was thinking about doing like shiny hunting streams and stuff, but when you're playing on an emulator, first of all, it's so easy to cheat. But also, it's just not the same. Like, I would have to get a capture card and do it off my Switch on, like, Sword and Shield with, like, Dynamax Adventures, because I have been doing Dynamax Adventure shiny hunts. So I might do that at some point, but I don't have a capture card right now. But, yeah, I thought about it, but I decided not to. Because I think after this, the next game I want to do, well, I would have to get a capture card for that. It would be Mario Wonder. Because I think it'd be fun to, I still got to play that. I haven't played it yet. It literally came out 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago from recording this summer. Less than a week ago. And I would love to play that at some point, so. But I now that I think about it, yeah, I'd have to get a capture card for that, for my Switch. I'm sure they can't be too expensive since like everybody has them, but that definitely puts a bit of a delay on it. Because I gotta be able to afford the capture card and the game, of which I can do neither right now. So my work won't pay me. Woohoo. Alright, Wally has his Pokemon. I now have a friend and a semi-rival. Oh, no way. I can pet money now. Oh, alright. Man, this looks so good compared to on the 3DS. Because I did also use a texture rehaul that kind of removes the pixel. Because when you normally just play it on Citra, so I used two extra things. Because in Citra you can always just play it and upscale it and it'll look good. But there'll be the black outlines, and there'll be the textures are very pixelated, which makes it look a lot better on a 3DS screen. It works with low resolution, but once you put the resolution up, it doesn't look good. And so I have a texture pack that kind of depixelates it, and then I also have a mod that removes a mod cheat code that removes the black outlines. So I am going to end it there. I'll see you guys later. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I'm so glad to be back. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.